and describe it to me.
Now this white light ascends down and it's wrapping me.
Hmm.
I am I'm in middle of this white light. It's all around me.
Hmm.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Hmm.
So beautiful.
Hmm. Enjoy that. Take your time. Relax into it. Let it fill you up and see how it's affecting you. Notice what's shifting as it flowing through you.
There's love, there's no fear. I'm safe, I'm protected.
Mm. Mm. Look down to the direction of your feet. Do you have a body over there?
No, I I am I don't have a body.
You don't have a body? What do you,
No,
what do you see when you look down? What do you notice?
I see earth.
You see Earth,
Yeah,
planet Earth.
yes,
Hmm. So you're up in space, looking down.
yeah.
Wonderful. Hmm. Do as if you want to look at your hand and try to look at your hand. What do you notice as you try to look at your hand?
It's light. It's
Hmm.
all light. I am light.
You are light.
Yes,
That's wonderful.
it's all white light.
Wonderful. So continue to observe, look around, and what else do you find around you? What else attracting your attention?
Mm. They're taking me to some place. Taking me somewhere.
Hmm. Describe how they're taking you. What do you notice?
They're taking me to my home.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's nice. Home always feels nice to go home. It's
yeah.
feeling. Hmm. So tell me what you sing as you sing, and so I could imagine with you.
Yeah, it's my family. It's my family. This is where I'm from. This is my home. It seems I'm so tired. Coming back home feels so good. I
Describe
have been on a,
everything that you notice. Yes, yes.
yeah, I've been on a journey. They're showing me my journey. Wow. They're showing me when I left my home, when I volunteered to come here. Yeah.
What are you learning?
Yeah, it's I've been for eons on earth.
You've been for eons on Earth for a very long time.
For a very long, long time.
You
I
had.
can now feel
Mhm.
I can now feel the pain, the trauma suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you feel it? Where do you feel
In
the
my
pain?
in my in my heart.
In your heart. So take a deep
Yeah.
breath into your heart because you don't need it anymore and it can be cleared now.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time to let it go.
Mm.
It's time to heal.
Mm. Mm-hmm. So, what living out of your heart? Breathe into it. Let it go. Where are you while you're receiving that healing today?
I am with my family.
Mm-hmm.
They're light beings.
Mm-hmm.
I am to a light being.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing me how I was before I volunteered to descend to earth.
Mm-hmm.
This is a place very close to the central sun, the source. I have been here in my dreams many a times. Now there is a giant screen
Mm-hmm.
and they want to show me my journey.
Okay. So while you
Yeah,
watch, please share with me so you could listen to the recording and remember after as well. So try to speak in a lot of details, all the relevant information you can share while they showing you your journey. And let's begin.
I am from the family of Archangel Michael. Now I am at the place where I have taken the using my free will I've taken the decision to incarnate on earth. It's it's in human years, it's billions and billions of years. Earth looks very different. Looks very different.
Mm,
I'm a stone now,
mm,
a mountain,
mhm,
a cold mountain, means covered with ice.
mm,
Yeah. Right in front of this mountain there's ocean, there's water.
mm,
Blue water. The sun looks different. It's not how we see it today. It's
mm,
much lower in the horizon, much lower. It's more, yeah, it's different.
mhm,
Now I'm an eagle flying high. I'm looking at the earth through my eagle eyes. Wow, I can fly. I'm flying right now.
mhm. How does it feel?
Wow. I, you know what? I'm looking right at my wings
Mm,
as I speak.
mhm,
Wow. The feathers. I- It's uh, uh, it's 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 dark brown. the feathers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying with the flock with my family right now.
Mm.
I'm right in the front of this flock. They're all following me.
Mm.
Yeah,
Do you feel male or female in that life?
I am a male. I'm a male uh, eagle. I'm huge. My
Mm.
wingspan is huge. Yeah.
Mm.
It seems it seems that now that I see myself as an eagle, my family has just joined me. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it's beautiful. Flying high. We are flying in a circle now. I don't know if this is something, but we are just flying in a circle.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Enjoy that, and we'll continue observing, and they will show you the importance part, and you'll share with me.
Yeah, now I'm a tree, a huge tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's green. It's a forest. I don't know what kind of a tree is this huge. I've got a lot of birds living on me. Different animals are there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a tree?
You really feel Mother Earth. Yeah. I can feel my roots. My feet right now are the roots of this tree.
Mm.
As if I can, as if I am, um, it's like I can see my roots growing deep into Mother Earth, drawing nutrients, water, nourishment. Yeah, it's so huge, this tree is. I'm so tall, so
Mm.
tall. Yeah,
Mm. Does it feel comfortable to be a tree, or do you feel like unsettled with something, with maybe needs of hunger or root or any needs that need to be addressed, or it's comfortable? How do you feel?
yeah, this is the feeling of being fixed in one place yet growing.
Mm-hmm.
You're physically there, you're not moving anywhere, but you're still growing. They're showing me, how you grow through your roots, up to the shoot, up to the leaves.
Mm.
You still grow, So growth is not how we see. It is not that you have to move, you have to do something. Being in one place, you can grow.
Yeah,
And the other thing it shows me is that how, when I said earlier that I can feel Mother Earth,
yeah.
being a tree, you feel how you nourish others. Because as a tree, I can feel I live for others. There
Mm.
are animals living on me. There are birds. There are there are insects. There are microbes.
Mm-hmm.
The soil. There's so many things. Means I am the place where life originates.
Mm.
Now they're showing me how Earth has evolved.
Mm. Wonderful. Tell me more. That's very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's been the rocks, the water, then the trees, the animals. They have been here from since Mother Earth, was
Mm-hmm.
ready to hold life on it.
Mm.
Now I'm back in in the space outside Earth, again looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
Now Mother Earth looks different,
Mm.
as if it's shrunk in size or it's dark. Something has happened to it.
Something happened and the earth changed.
Yeah, yeah. It's the Earth I saw at the beginning. It was more. It was more bright as I can compare it. It was more bright. It was more vibrant. Now it's shrunk in size. It seems it's in shackles. It seems
Hmm.
it's it looks darker. It's not bright anymore.
Yeah. So what are you learning about that? What can
Yeah,
you can you learn what shifted that caused that change?
I've moved from there. I don't see it again. But now it seems I'm ready to take the human incarnation.
Okay.
Yeah, my guides have taken me to a council meeting. It
Hmm.
seems there are guides, councils, and there are other souls, and I am in the discussion, or
Hmm.
there's a meeting that what would be my incarnation, who I would incarnate with, my 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 journey. I'm kind of creating, crafting that plan. How would I come? What I'll do?
Hmm. So let's be there for a moment in the council meeting. Describe the beings and describe what you hear.
Yeah, they're telling me it will be difficult to be to hold this light, the body they have shown me at the beginning of this session. It will be very difficult to hold this light in this human body, in this human template. And that's what they're telling me, that it will not be easy. I'm telling them that I have volunteered to incarnate. Now I'm talking to some soul. They say, okay, they will be my parents. My mother will bear me in her, womb. Okay. We pretty much decide. No, we decide everything. Not pretty much. We decide everything of our life. Everything. They're showing me the process.
So you feel it's very thorough of all the choices, all the events.
Yes. Everything I am choosing right now. Who I will be friends with. What are the learn? What I will learn in this incarnation? What are the how my soul, the soul progression, the growth, everything means what are the key events of my life? I'm choosing those events right now.
Mhm. Is
Yeah,
it
with
just for
others.
this one life that you're going to live, or you're choosing it for the whole many lifetimes you're going to have? Or is it one life every time you choose just for one life?
Now, yeah, so they're explaining me the concept of karma. That you go there will be things you will forget, the veil and all that. It's kind of a counseling session happening right now. They're
Hmm.
telling me that you have signed up for this. Uh, this is what will happen. You will forget everything. It will be very, very dense body. You will feel uncomfortable. And I will only choose for this life. Only for this life.
Mm-hmm.
because so they're
So,
showing me that it's like a clean slate, clean board,
mm,
like a whiteboard, and I am to draw or write or whatever I want. It's my free will, my choice. So they're showing me, what do you choose? What do you want to learn? And I say, okay, they're telling me what are the different kind of human experiences could be.
mm-hmm,
Now they're showing me as an experience that the birthing experience is very. They're using the word trauma. It's actually a trauma. It's very difficult.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, they're showing me that. Uh, they're showing me the human body template, the chakra system. Now they're showing me all the chakras. This is how your body is. This is the template you'll be using. It's like a vehicle. They're not using the word template. Maybe I am using it, but I see it that way. But they are telling me it's a vehicle. It's a this is where my soul be.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
now
it's
they're explaining me that uh, my higher self is actually my higher self. Who is kind of uh, I don't know how to explain this. It's not my higher self who will incarnate. It will be it will be a it will be okay. They are helping me to understand this.
mm-hmm.
Just like the source created us as like we are part of that soul, right? We came out of it as you know. So
The
it's this. It's
source.
the. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we are particle of that source, right? It kind of we separated from it, right?
Yeah.
At some point in time, right? They're showing me exactly the same. The higher self will have different parts of it incarnating. It's not the higher self which is incarnating.
Mm-hmm. So it's just a part of the higher self that is carnating. That is
Yes, it's
so.
yes,
Mm-hmm. Some part of that
yes,
energy, just portion of
yes.
it, not the whole
A
thing.
yes, yes. It's a portion of the. They are saying the portion is not the right word to use.
Okay. So can you correct me? What is a better word?
It's like source experiencing itself through us. The higher self will experience itself through souls.
Mm-hmm. So it's like the source is the higher self of everybody.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's the that is the concept how it works. They're showing me
Mm-hmm.
that there will be multiple incarnations of me,
Mm-hmm.
and the higher self. So they are answering your question that do you choose for one life or multiple lives, or is it's a all the incarnation? They are saying that the higher self will choose what experiences or what different kind of again I'm not able to explain that. Maybe what would be the learning?
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to learn? Or one example they're showing is that maybe I will experience what is to be like a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're telling me that when I incarnated as as a tree,
Mm-hmm.
they told me that growth is not always by moving, being fixed in one place. Also, you can grow from the root to the
Mm-hmm.
stem to the leaf. And
Yeah.
so this is an experience. How does it feel like to be a mountain, a cold mountain, and be there for ages?
Yeah.
You
And
don't move, you don't go anywhere.
yeah. And my question is is there a part that is continuing from life to life? For example, from the rock to the eagle to the tree. Is it the same portion of energy, the same part of the higher self, or is it goes back into the all and it's just another experience from the all?
Yes, it goes back to the higher self. It integrates with the higher self. So it's like I create. Now they're making it even more simpler. They
Yeah.
say that the higher self will create copies of itself,
Mm,
but the copies would not be the complete essence of it, but it will be a little lower, lesser in essence, in energy and everything.
mm,
The reason why they're explaining is right now is that the energy of the higher self would not fit into this human suit.
mm-hmm,
This vehicle will not be able to take that much of load. Now they're showing me from an earth experience, it's a huge truck. And if you put too much of load in it, it will break down. So the human body is like that.
mm,
So you cannot download all the energy, the information into this vehicle. It can only take as much as it can.
yeah.
So they're saying that yes, it's like once we complete an incarnation, we go back, we integrate with the higher self. We say, okay, this was what I was supposed to experience. Did I experience it? This, or they are saying that if this part of the higher self, did it experience it?
Mm-hmm,
Okay, it did experience it, so let's register it.
mm-hmm. Take another deep breath. Mm-hmm,
And they say that each soul will have an Akashic record.
mm-hmm,
So now they're explaining me there are multiple of souls of the same higher self incarnating right now,
mm-hmm.
experiencing different versions, different universes. And they say that this is very complex.
Yeah,
They are they inter mingle also at times. Means they're telling me that sometimes in this incarnation, in this soul, I feel something of my other soul in
yeah,
an other timeline which is existing right now because there is no concept of time.
right.
It's all happening right now. But the higher self experiences everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
And they say that when the higher self decides that, okay, I'm done with this, all the incarnation in this planet or in this solar system or whatever that be, it may decide to go back to the source
mm-hmm.
and say that integrate with the source and say that this is the learning I had.
Yeah.
And when all the different higher selves go back to the source experiences itself and then it expands.
Mm,
And that is what they're explaining me in our human science. They call it the universe is ever expanding because the source is experiencing itself. Different higher selves will go back, they will bring back their knowledge, whatever the experience they have been, and it keeps on expanding and expanding and expanding. That's how once it expands, there are councils, there are, uh, you know, uh, I would say, yeah, there are like the Galactic Federation, or they're just giving me examples. There are councils
yeah.
who are then asked to go into these expanded part of the universe and then continue the creation of new planets, new solar system or stars or anything. And that is what they're showing me is we see as what is that? That's a black hole, the nebulas, the stars, and different things.
Mm, beautiful.
Yeah, they're showing me a few days ago. I saw uh, the NASA telescope.
Mm,
uh, Webb, I think I just forgot the name of it. They're showing me the pictures from that telescope, or that Hubble telescope, or whatever that was, which NASA released a couple
mm-hmm,
of months ago. They're showing me those pictures that this is how creation happens.
mm, beautiful. And you mentioned that they started to show you that you had many, many, many life, and that they're helping you to now clear the traumas and the heaviness, and you can now rest and let go of the the pain, the heaviness that it is to be a human, right?
Yes.
Is there
Yes.
anything else that they want to show you to help you remember the important things that will help you clear the pain from you, from your higher self, that maybe that you even absorb from other parts of yourself that are ready to be clear from you now?
Yeah, they want me to show this entire journey, why I came here, how I came here, so that because it's time to go back home, they're saying. This is my last incarnation.
Hmm.
This I'm going back home. So they say that it's a good job done. They're saying that how I have served the love and light, the source, the purpose I chose to be here. They're saying it's a completion of a cycle.
Hmm. Hmm. So by the end of this life, he would be completing that full cycle of becoming part of this Earth, or part of the solar system, or part of what? What is where is the circle start for him?
So they're saying that it is for me to decide as my free will. And it seems that now I am again taken back, I am again with my council.
Yeah.
And now they're reviewing my current life,
Okay.
because this is where they're saying this is where the questions started.
Hmm.
And so now that they have shown me some important aspects of how I came here, why I came here, and now they're helping me review this life. And
Mm-hmm.
they say, see that uh, I have done some significant work in this life. They are showing me right now how I have healed in the last. They're showing me the last session you and I did.
Hmm.
I can clearly see myself, you, and sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
and they're telling me that yeah, they told me the last time the message was for me that in the coming months until December, I'll be healing, right? And they're showing me that that's what I'm doing, and
Hmm.
that's some part of it. They're telling me that since I have been here for so many eons and ages, that somehow the soul sometimes takes an imprint of that trauma, and it starts believing that this pain, it identifies itself as that pain,
Hmm.
that trauma.
Hmm.
And that is why they showed me that I'm beyond all this, and that this pain is just what I felt because I wanted to feel it. So it's
Hmm.
not me. It's not me. I am something else. I am love and light. And that's why they showed me the journey. So they are saying that that you do not relate yourself or disengage yourself with that trauma, that pain. That was just a part of a journey. It's not what I am. And that's what they're saying, that I have done a good job in
Hmm.
disengaging, disconnecting myself from that. And
Hmm.
as I do that, I heal myself.
Hmm.
Until and unless the soul sometimes gets too much into this matrix,
Hmm.
it starts believing that this is what I am because I have been incarnating here for so long.
Hmm.
So if I only feel that I am this soul, this incarnation. So they're saying that imagine that uh, I see myself as this human body, and my life is from the day I reincarnated in this in on this earth for this life, right? So in this, human mind would say that, okay, from this date to today, this is my life.
mm,
Similarly, the soul may think that the time I came to earth, from that time to this time, this is my journey and this is what I am. But they are showing me, no, you are
yeah,
beyond this.
yeah,
You have come, you have been here for eternal. This is just a journey. So they want me to, you know, they're telling me that you're beyond this. So let it go. You have done a good job in disengaging, healing yourself. They're showing me that how in the recent weeks they have made things easy for me, where I've got the ample time to relax, take care of myself, my family, where I needed. Uh, they're showing me different, very small incidents, like, this and that and that. I can see flashes of those moments, and then they're saying that we are helping you to, so that you can make the journey back to home.
yeah. Wonderful. Tell me what else they're showing you as they're showing you and everything that you learn. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, this I'm reviewing my current life right now. I see, yeah, everything from my birth, my childhood, when I started consciously realizing the connection with the source. Uh, yeah, and my current my this the present moment. They're showing me the present moments, and they're telling me that I have chosen. I've already, yeah, I have done a good job in clearing my karma, my uh, Akashic record. They're showing me that I've done a good job. So there's basically they're saying that it's pretty much I'm winding up here.
Mm,
In human sense, it's I'm winding up. Things are being, so they say that from here on, they will show me how to be a co-creator, right? They say that
mm,
I use this word co-creator at the beginning of this session. They
mm,
planted, they kind of prompted that word in me. Maybe at that time I was in some kind of a fear, or something. They wanted to, they were showing me. Yeah, they want to talk about that fear also. In a moment, they say that,
yeah. I'm
yeah,
sure
what
we'll get to it. I'm sure.
yeah. So they're saying that good job done, wonderful. It's time to relax. The coming
Mm,
months, a lot of healing is going to happen. They
mm,
they also are showing me that how I have I have actually healed my body since the last session. There has been tremendous healing in my body. Yeah, especially the arthritis. I suffered, or I am suffering. They're showing me how I'm healing. Now they're telling me that the arthritis I have in my body. Now they're showing me how does it feel like to to have this disease. It's like being very rigid, very stuck in this body. You
mm,
you feel like your soul cannot move. You want to move, but you can't move because there are stiffness in your body.
mm,
So it's like you are being in shackles.
mm,
You are in a prison. This body becomes your prison because there's so much of trauma. You're not ready to let it go.
mm,
So you feel that. And that's why they showed me that tree. That's why they showed me that mountain. They wanted to show me that, see, you have been this fixed, stiff. A mountain is stiff, right? But still you were growing. Why can't
mm,
you grow in this body? Why can't you let go of these things, whatever trauma, and why you don't need to identify yourself with that. Once you start knowing who you are, you realize that you're free. That is why
mm,
they showed me that eagle, that you have been flying, you have been a tree. So purposefully they wanted to show me that how being fixed, or like a tree,
mm,
totally grounded, you can still grow. So this arthritis is just a way to grow so that I can release these traumas. So
mm,
Now they're taking me back to the council session where I chose that this life has a lot of potential
Yeah.
because of the current time. The ages have come to an end. So they said, okay, since the ages are ending, a new age is coming, and all this will happen on earth. A lot of souls have come. This is why you have come, and all that, all that. They say, okay, you know what? This is an opportunity for you.
Yeah.
But all this comes with a lot of potential. Potential means you will have to really feel the pain.
Mm.
So I said, okay, so what is the way to feel the pain? They say, yeah, this is one of the ways to do it. I said, okay, it's difficult, but let's do it. So
Mm.
that is how I chose my family because this disease runs in my family.
Mm.
And these souls, my family's souls, they said,
Mm.
okay, we can come together with you. Right now, I'm with my father, my mother soul, I can,
In the
and
council, are you
yeah,
agreeing
in the
with them?
council, yeah, yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
are talking, we are discussing. They're showing me, how you do meetings in your at your work. Yeah, this is how you exactly do it. You discuss it. Okay, fine. Let us have these souls come together. We will, run through this, disease in the family.
Mm.
And they say that why do these, disease run in the family? Because all these souls want to experience the same thing.
Mm.
Now, it may so that my family member's soul, they may not have yet learned the lesson, or they want to experience it, but maybe this time I learned it. So that's
Mm.
why I'm healing myself of this arthritis.
Beautiful.
Like example is they're showing me example of my brother. My brother has also been tested positive. There's a blood test for this
Mm-hmm.
arthritis. He is also suffering from it. Now it is his uh, you know uh, uh, it is for him to experience it and heal it, but it is his choice whether he'll be able to do it this time, or will he need an incarnation or not. So now they're explaining that is how these incarnations work. If you are able to experience it, if you're able to heal it, you go back after the incarnation is over, and then you say that good job done. It's like a tick in the box. Okay, what do I need to learn next?
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. And
Yeah,
there's a way that you also not able to learn it, and then you need to do it again, or
again, yes, you
yes.
do it again.
Mhm.
And
So
with
what
with
are the thing that makes a learning not kind of accomplished? For example, this you needed to feel, you needed to have that amount of suffering and to stay maybe present with it. Maybe that what's make it, or you learn, you realize something about yourself through that pain. Or what is the learning, the graduation that needed to happen to be realized in that lesson?
yeah, so uh, yeah, I mean, uh, they're showing me something right now. It is related to, again, they're taking me back to that council meeting when I decided with my family
Mm-hmm.
that I will be born as a Sikh. You know about Sikh faith?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there are different, faith. I won't call it a religion, but
Mm-hmm.
there are different faith, in India, because it's,
Uh-huh.
yeah, one of it is Sikhism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and, and Guru Nanak was the first of the 10 gurus.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're showing me one of my incarnations and some of his teachings,
Mm-hmm.
which I used to, because my father is quite spiritual, and he used to tell us stories about Guru Nanak and his
Mm-hmm.
journeys. And he's like Ibn Battuta. I don't know if you've heard about Ibn Battuta, right? So, or maybe like Rumi.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so my father used to, talk about his teachings. And one of the teachings which I just got to know, which I used to do or say in when I was young, but I've forgotten about it.
Mm-hmm.
They are showing me. that the few days ago they actually, reminded me of that in suffering, in this human incarnation, that you learn who you are.
Mm.
So when you are all surrounded with happiness and time is beautiful, you have all the wealth and everything is going well, everything is so beautiful in your life, then you do not experience the duality.
Yeah.
So once you experience the duality completely,
Mm.
now they're showing me that sometimes new souls who incarnate on earth, they would just experience one part of the duality in I would say, um, in majority or in most of the time, they would just experience one aspect of the duality.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is suffering or it is happiness or whatever that time is,
Mm-hmm.
and then they would not experience the other aspect of the duality, and then they would choose to come back and say, oh, you know what, my incarnation is not complete because I didn't get to experience the duality. So
Okay.
they're showing me that unless you do not experience the full spectrum of this duality, they're showing me this
Mm.
infinity sign. They're showing me this infinity sign right now. They
Mm-hmm.
say that you go through this like this.
Mm.
I hope you can see my hand,
I see, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say that this is how you keep on going. And once you experience the duality, that is when you say that you start asking question, who I am, why I'm here. And that is when you feel that connection with the source. And then you realize your why you have incarnated here. So in that suffering, they say
Mm.
that it's like a catalyst for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even happiness is a catalyst because it shows you how to experience uh, the wonderful gifts of the source, and how to be how to feel gratitude, because gratitude, and now they're telling me that at the beginning of this session, they showed me when I was ready to incarnate the first time as human being, they did a kind of a counseling session, that there are certain emotions or feelings rather, or experiences. They don't want me to use the word emotion feeling because they're very earthbound, means it's only in on earth. You don't feel it in some of the other planets.
Mm.
There's some of the pain you don't feel,
Yeah.
like being a beggar, like being homeless.
Yeah.
There's so many people who have chosen to experience homelessness. How about um, transgender?
Yeah.
They're showing me that in one of my incarnation I was a transgender,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so there are so many experiences. So you this is they say that this is also a part of this infinity.
Yeah.
You feel different aspects of the duality,
Mm-hmm.
and then you choose.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have this spectrum, then you say, okay, now I feel I have experienced. And in that process, you just find yourself back, the path back to source.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about this duality of experiences of positive and negative experiences. Is it also important to experience the duality, as you said transgender, between the masculine and the feminine? Is it uh
Yes.
mhm.
Yeah,
Is
how it
it
feels like to be both aspects of human, a male and a female energy.
mhm. So that most souls or all the souls that are graduating the earth are experienced both genders?
Uh, they're answering this question. So they say that they do not, there's nothing rigid or fixed,
Yeah. Okay.
nothing is defined.
Yeah.
This means that this infinity,
Yeah.
what you would plot in this infinity is your free will, your choice.
I understand.
So somebody may choose, somebody may not choose.
Yeah.
Somebody may say that, okay, I had enough of this.
Okay.
I know that I have experience, but I am too traumatized and I don't want to reincarnate. Whatever I have gathered as karma experience, they say karma is nothing but experience.
Yeah.
and the different aspects of the duality.
Mm,
And in human form, we call it positive, negative. They say these things is just how we see it,
mm-hmm,
and they say that once you say that, okay, I don't want to experience it anymore, you kind of wrap up your bag and
mm-hmm.
just go on a different journey.
Yeah, like in another universe, another planet.
Yes,
Okay.
and
So is
and
there anything that lock you to the Earth for sometimes that you have to complete in the Earth or?
yes, they said that there have been forces who kind of, this is what they are referencing to when they showed me the Earth is shrunk, it's dark. They're talking about that. They're
Mm,
showing me that something happened because of which this entire incarnation process was sabotaged. If
mm,
I don't know if that's the right word, but they
mhm,
they played around with, they tweaked it. They said, okay, let these souls be. They're showing me. Okay, they're also showing me something which they want me to speak about it. So souls get stuck here and they can't leave because souls, as they are explaining me, that as souls have the tendency to identify itself with the trauma.
mm,
Oh, I am this pain, or I am this and that. Or maybe, with some incarnation, they may feel that I was a king, or I was a wealthy man, or I was a poor guy, or whatever it is. Or maybe they love their family members so much that they can't just leave this earth plane, this matrix, and they get stuck here. They want to come back again and again, and they go back there. The guides will always help them, the soul, to basically decide. Yeah, it's the
mhm.
soul's call. So they're showing me right now that at the beginning of this session, I spoke about that there are a lot of negative energies which both me and my wife are experiencing.
Yeah.
They say that the reason why I'm experiencing them is because it seems that I have chosen that I will come to this place, and this place has got a lot many such stuck souls.
Yeah.
They will come to me, and my guides, my higher self, my counsel, even source will help me be aware of them. And that's why I told you that I can somehow see these energies, feel them more than I can. That
Yeah.
is what is driving this fear.
Mm,
That's one. So they're saying that uh, so these souls will just come into my consciousness, my awareness, and I will help them release. So this is the first time, or I don't know if the last session also I mentioned this, that I can see the council and you interacting.
mhm.
So maybe, yeah, I understand, or maybe I can, I know what the question you're asking. So just to confirm that, is it possible that the higher self will have one soul choosing the service to self, and the other one choosing service to others, and they both can integrate with the higher self, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're saying that is exactly how each of the higher selves may experience different realities through their different incarnations, and then it all goes back to the source. So it kind of, they're showing me a, a it's like the source, not divides, but there are branches of it, there are branches of it. Now they're telling me to look at Fibonacci sequence. This is how creation is done. Do you know, they're showing me how a tree's branch grow. There's one branch, and then it branches into two, and
Mm-hmm.
then each branch will again then branch into two, right? So it all integrates back into the original branch, right? So they're saying that in a similar example, if we apply the same example, then the source, we have different, you know, higher selves, and the higher self would then experience itself through different souls, and then each of the soul may, choose a positive polarity or a negative polarity. Then one incarnation of one soul which chose, or experienced, negativity, then they may reincarnate, and they may either continue, with the same negativity.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're showing me the different dimensions. They're saying that, okay, beyond the fifth dimension or the sixth dimension, the seventh dimension is where you meet with your higher self.
Mm.
And then from there on, they're showing me like a spiral. They're showing the spiral is exactly what your Kundalini is. So it's like one, say one cycle of seven, dimensions, and then it again starts from one to seven, and then one to seven, and it goes on.
Mm.
It's like the different. They're showing me my piano. They're showing me the different, you know, part of the piano. We call it
Mm-hmm.
like a lower octave, a higher octave, and a middle octave, right?
Right.
So they're showing that it's the same, frequencies which keep on repeating, but the intensity is higher. So what they're saying is that you may start from a lower frequency, you go through the experiences of this infinity, and then choose whatever you want to choose, and then you slowly integrate with your higher self.
Mm.
Then you become, then it's like you are being the Brahma.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing me that recently I've been studying Gita and Advaita Vedanta.
Yeah.
And they gave me this information last year,
Mm-hmm.
but in the last couple of months I have been I've been shown different text and explanations and thing. So
Yeah.
there they talk about how you become one with the Brahma. So
Yeah.
becoming one with the Brahma, one aspect is all the souls come together, they in their own incarnations, in their own, moving up through dimensions, and then they all become the higher self, which then can, integrate with the source. So they're
Mm.
saying that whatever information right now is coming to me is
Mm-hmm.
actually coming first. If they want to make it very linear, they're saying that this is not exactly how it is. It's
Yeah.
just making it very simple for us to understand. It's the
Yeah.
source. It comes down to, our higher self, and then the information is is kind of made very simple, so that we can understand.
Mm.
They're even saying that there are certain concepts for which there are no words in English,
Yeah.
and that's why we sometimes feel something, see something, but when we speak, there are no words for it. So we choose a word which is closer to explaining it, but that's exactly not what it is.
Yeah.
So they say that sometimes you just have to experience it just to feel it and integrate it. Now, they also are explaining me right now that what is the purpose of many different techniques of, what we call as incarnation or clearing, the purging and all that. We have different names for it. They're just giving me examples of that.
Yeah.
They say it's nothing but to integrate that information. But
Mm.
as you experience yourself more as to who you are, the
Mm.
Atma,
Yeah.
which has the imprint of that light and love, once you start connecting with that beam of light which we call upon during the beginning of this, every session,
Yeah.
and that is how the light is flowing through. The light is nothing but information. As we raise our kundalini, more information can come through, and more light and information can be be stored in our DNA. So they are saying
Mm.
now they are showing me that they showed me the infinity. So they are saying that look at the DNA, it's just the infinity.
Mm.
It stores information, it stores
Right.
light. They say that when you break a particle, and science has proven it, they're showing me that right now. When you break it, it becomes light.
Mm.
So when you add up all these atoms, what does it become? It becomes something solid.
Mm.
That's the experience of Brahma.
Mm.
That light, it's a reverse process. The light changes its density, it becomes an atom. An atom, again, some integration happens, it becomes, which we call it as a, we feel it as solid, and there are different forms and frequencies and vibration, but it is light. But it is, you are experiencing it at different frequencies. So
Mm.
that's what it is. Once you change your frequency, you kind of integrate with your higher self, and then integrate with this source.
Mm.
They kind of, they're showing me the beam of light. I am there standing, my human body,
Yeah.
and that beam of light is coming through. They're showing me it right exactly. They're saying it, we are making it very simple.
Yeah. They're simplifying so we can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going so wonderfully with also other information that I received, and it's so going so beautiful together. So it's really, really wonderful. I'm really, really grateful to learn in that matter and have those confirmation in this matter. Yeah. I would like to take a moment because we can learn a lot, but it's also important to give healing and information for Raj for his life now. And I'd like to clear completely the fears and the influences that are bothering him so we can align him to his joy and freedom and health and wealth and all those good things.
Yeah, there's now they want to, talk to me about the fears and, the doubts and everything.
Yeah,
They say that uh, these forces, the dark forces,
yeah,
they say that they're absolutely aware of, which they have told me also, that they're aware where I am, what I'm doing, and things, but I'm totally protected. Now they want me to heal myself, which is a very, very, which they've spoken about it in one of my first and second session. That I think it was the session with you in which there was some healing in my body, and they said that I've stored a lot of traumas from past life, right?
right.
They actually made me experience it.
Mm,
That these dark forces have kind of, in my past life, whenever I have tried to or worked for the highest good of all beings of creation by spreading the light, they kind of, harmed my family.
yeah.
And it actually happened 2 to 3 days ago. My
Mm,
brother's son had a accident,
mm,
and he got hurt near his eyes, and I was feeling very uneasy like couple of hours before that, and then I got this message, and I asked, what is this? They said, yeah, there's nothing to worry, but they are just attacking a family because they don't like you raising your frequency and doing this work.
right.
Then I said, then why my family? Why? What is happening? Why there's so much of attack? They said, this is what exactly you will have to experience and release. You have to bring that trust, that faith that you're being protected. In the past, they said, okay, we are going to harm you, we're going to harm your family. And if you agree to do what we say, we will not
Yeah,
harm your family.
right.
And and in the past, I have agreed to that.
Mm,
And that is why these were some of the reasons I had negative karma, or whatever that karma is. I had sufferings. I did things which I didn't want to do it because I wanted to protect my family.
yeah.
That is why they said, feel it and release it, because you need to know your power,
Mm,
your true power, the light within you. Call upon that light, and you and your family will be protected. All you have to do is to call upon that, and I did that.
mm,
So they are saying that don't worry, we are just helping you to experience. It's the time to release.
mm,
So that
mm,
was a unique and wonderful experience. Now I understand what happened, why it happened. So
mm,
this is just you are beyond all this.
mm,
The fear is something you just have to experience, release, and then you can be who you are really.
mm.
Now they are explaining they asked you asked also another question that why these souls are stuck here, and how do they get stuck. So they were talking and explaining about it, that these dark forces, and they wanted to give my example at that point in time, that how I also
Yeah,
in few of my incarnations have got stuck here because
yeah,
of this,
yeah.
because I made contracts with them.
Mm,
I've said, okay, no problem. You tell me what to do. They said, okay, uh, every incarnation you will not do this, or you will do this, or whatever it is. We will ensure that your family is safe.
mm,
And then once I got into it, I had made many vows. I told people that I'll come again and again, and I will take, I'll protect you, this and that and that. And there are so many things I've done. And they say that this is how souls get stuck here.
mm,
So one of the ways to heal is to help. Now that they're helping me to release, they say that, okay, one way you can do service is to help other souls release. So they say that, okay, one way of doing that is they want to trouble you and bring some, these stuck soul, and they will come and disturb you. No problem. Just call upon us, and we will bring, the light and love, and we will help these souls to release from this earth matrix.
mm.
Now they're saying that not all light beings have chosen this.
Yeah.
All negative beings or souls have chosen this, that they will come and experience this. And those souls who have decided that, I have been here for ages and I'm stuck into this, I need help. They have also sent a message that I need help. And the source is helping them through me. That's it.
Mm.
So they're saying that this is a unique way of serving the source or the light or love.
Beautiful. So let's give him some tools and tips about clearing, releasing, helping others, and everything that he need to know as regard that.
So, so they're showing me one of my incarnations, which they have kind of, as I said that lately, I've been given a lot of knowledge through Advait Vedanta,
Yeah.
and in one of my previous incarnations, I was Bhai Mardana, who was Guru Nanak Dev's companion. So I have traveled with him, and I didn't incarnate at that time. I'm sorry, I didn't graduate at that time,
Mm-hmm.
but Guru Nanak, the soul, was a higher dimension soul,
Mm-hmm.
and it had come here to spread love and light, and I had chosen to be with him, travel. So they want to show me that all these learnings you have it within you,
Mm.
so there's no fear.
Yeah. But I do want them to be activated and reintegrated in him now, so he could just use them um, um, as easy as cooking for himself. Just knows what to do when something like that comes around, help, do something. And so let's bring some of those teachings back up into his consciousness, and let's remind him something of that journey of
Yeah.
how to clear.
Now they're showing me that uh, yeah, they're taking me to one of that incarnations, the one I just spoke about. His name was Bhai Mardana, and he used to travel with Guru Nanak. And They're showing me how to just, whenever I experience anything like that, they're just telling me that remember what is the purpose of this. They're showing me to call for help. They're always there. They're even showing me that some of these negative energies are being guided by my higher self
Yeah.
in my way. So my higher self is now actually my counsel. They're all there. They say, "Do you understand this? That we are actually arranging this for you.
Yeah.
So why the fear?
Yeah.
Why you feel? Why you don't have that trust that which you always had? That just call upon us and we are here."
Mm.
So it's all a divine. So they're now showing me that this is a divine plan. There are so many souls who are stuck. So it's just a divine plan. I'm just like many other souls who are participating in this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just among one of them participating in this divine plan, releasing these souls so that the earth matrix can be freed up from these energies because the
Mm.
dark energies, the forces are gone.
Mm. They're
It's
already
only, yeah,
just
they already left,
leftovers.
but yeah, they have left the earth plane.
Yeah.
But there are still some leftovers. They say they're using the word leftovers,
Yeah.
which are still stuck in the underground, in the tunnels in inner earth. They're showing me inner earth right now.
Yeah.
There are dark alleys, tunnels. They're still stuck there. But since we are doing such a good job of holding and bringing the love and light, they're not able to stay there because the frequency is increasing. They are forced out of their tunnels, their inner
Mm.
earth. And now, when they come out, they want to be freed.
Yeah.
As they said earlier, that not all souls have chosen this because every soul is being given a choice right now. They say it is the time, as if they are going to some office or somewhere, and they say, okay, what is they're showing me that all souls are in a review process right now
Yeah.
on earth.
Mm.
It's like a huge, they say whatever billion of souls are have incarnated here,
Mm-hmm.
everyone is having a review period right
Mm.
now. It's like a review time.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. And the question for me is what is being reviewed? Is just that soul or their higher self?
So they are ready to integrate with their higher self if they choose to,
Hmm. Okay. I see.
right? So
So they're
now they're showing.
reviewing if they can integrate with their higher self or not.
Yes. So
Okay.
they're saying that, okay, you know what? Um, there will be some. So as the early, at the beginning of this session, they talked about suffering and the duality, right?
Right.
They say that, how do you choose to do this? Some say, I will, leave this body, maybe experiencing corona virus, or maybe I'll experiencing this and that, and whatever it is, they will experience something, and it will be a drastic thing. And they are showing me an example of my mother right now.
Mm.
My mother and my father, they both have chosen, they have made this decision, the choice that, my mother will go through a paralysis, my father will help her, they will do this and that, they will clear all their karmas and everything, their accounts, their books are clear, they're not going to incarnate ever back on earth.
Mm. Okay.
They are
Beautiful.
going back.
Yeah.
So they're showing that everybody is in a review right now and
Yeah.
they are being given a choice. Do you want to? Some souls say that, okay, I think this is not done yet. I want
Yeah.
to come back again. And
Yeah.
maybe the next time I will make it difficult for myself or some experiences because I did this to somebody or I did that and that. I want to experience it and see if I can pass the test. The
Yeah.
higher self says, fair enough. why don't you, create this plan? I will help you to do that. Again, they make choices and everything. So they will leave the body and they
Yeah,
will incarnate.
I see.
So, and then some will say, no, I'm done. I will, there are some stuck soul who couldn't, go back to the councils, take the healing and do the planning and all that. They say, okay, I think just release me from this.
Mm,
Once I'm released of it, I may go back to my council and I don't want to come back here. I will go back wherever I want to.
mm,
And they
okay.
say that you can think of any number of permutation and combinations or whatever possibility, because this universe is full of possible, anything is possible, right? So they say there are n number of infinite options for the souls to decide. It's up to them what they want to do.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay. So let's take another deep breath for a moment. And I'd like to also invite all the family of Michael, the family of Michael, the his the higher self of it, and all the light beings that are connected to it, to do a clearing of Raj's new home. If there's any souls around it that are ready to go into the light, to take them into the light. If there's anything that needs to be um, known regarding his new home, to become aware about it right now, so we can help make his integration and landing into this town wonderful.
All our guides and higher selves, they're showering love and light on us, and they're saying gratitude to all of us, to you, to Simpy, Michael, our families, for what we have experienced together, the journey, how it is helping each other to bring more light. That they are saying gratitude. Thanks to all of us.
Mm,
Yeah, it's all again I can see is light, bright light everywhere.
mm,
Yeah, as if it seems that whenever these councils and they all come together, I see this light.
mm,
It's beautiful.
mm. Wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful. So, is there anything else that is important for Raj to learn regarding his moving to? I'm always forgetting how to pronounce the new town that he moved into, but you know where he is. Is there anything else that he needs to know regarding the disintegration or his job, his more earthly life?
He is where he's supposed to be.
Is there more?
As
I'm sorry, continue.
as we shared earlier, he is to heal in the coming months. And he is at the right place, the right job. We are preparing him for the upcoming earthly changes.
Coming earthly changes? you said?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have spoken about them as catalysts which will bring the change,
Mm-hmm.
which will help so many souls to make the choice who are not yet ready. We have spoken in the past about souls who are holding the love and light will all come together.
Mm-hmm.
You will change your location again, move to different places, meet different people, create plans for the coming time.
Mm. When you, sorry, can you want to continue?
Many souls will come your way as strangers. The purpose is to heal them. There's massive healing right now being done or experienced, or souls are undergoing massive healing.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, Raj is also experiencing meeting strangers, having discussions about their experiences. These discussions, sharing of experiences, facilitates the healing. We want to thank you, Raj, his family, your family, for the work you're all are doing. In gratitude, we want to thank you for the service to the light and love.
Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the team that supported us today, for all the information. We love you so much. We're so 6 and 7 and 8, waking up now very nicely, fully present in your body now, waking up now 9, 10, wide awake, and fully present in your body. Very good. Welcome back.
Wow. Wow, what a journey this has been. Oh
Yes, it
my
was.
God, this is the first time, I could feel them in my consciousness, means being aware, being conscious. Wow. Because I very, very clearly remember they speaking directly to me when you were asking me questions. Wow, beautiful. This is the best session I had.
It was incredible.
Best session means